Hey, what is up, everybody? Happy Old Testament Thursday. I'm Pastor Adam. I'm so glad you decided to tune in, check out, and see what we've got going on. And today I've got a question for you. It's very similar to the last time we talked. Who do you put your trust into? Now, there's lots of people we put our trust into. We trust people with different things like this. But specifically, I want to talk about trusting God. How do you trust God? Obviously you can't just like reach your hand up there and touch God and have him physically hold your hand through different things. That's not how this usually works. And when we go through hard things that we go through, we had talked last time about, are we looking to God for his strength, or are we looking for his absence where we think he's not at? And so, with along that, I wanted to talk about, how do we really put our trust into God? Check this out, Psalm 25, verse 1. It says this: In you, Lord my God, I put my trust. I trust in you. Do not let me be put to shame, nor let my enemies triumph over me. No one who hopes in you will ever be put to shame, but shame will come to those who are treacherous without cause. Show me your ways, Lord. Teach me your path. Guide me in your truth and teach me, for you are God, my Savior, and my hope is in you all day long. So, how do we get better at putting our trust into God and trusting God with different things? How do we go about looking to God for his strength rather than looking to see if he's absent or not? How do we do that? Well, to train ourselves, we must ask God to show us his ways. Verse 4: Show me your ways, Lord. Teach me your paths. Obviously, God does things that we sometimes wouldn't do. We wouldn't do what God does because he's God. He's on another level of thinking and sees all more than what we know and can see. And so it isn't so much of, God, why don't you follow my path? It's more of, God, I want to follow your path, and I trust your path, God. How do you learn to trust God's path? Well, you become familiar with it. You ask for him to show it to you. And again, you've learned to walk the path that God has. He's shown you. You've walked on it. You've had some experience. So how do you put your trust into God? It's built up over time, just like any other sort of trusting relationship. But you must ask God to show you, for him to prove his paths to you. Therefore, you can be better at trusting him. I'm Pastor Adam. This has been Old Testament Thursday. I'll see you next time.